Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars hot, bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Once again, Irving. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Right back to Irving now. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. It beyond the marker. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He gets it to Rice. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. His running back hauls it in deep right. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tony now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Headed left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Irving on the inside give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow. Go, Will, Eddie.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Bucky Irving. A gain of 7. First down, Chiefs.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Irving here from the gun. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19, go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down.
Ready.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. Pushing for the red zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Running right, it's Irving. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Going with Irving here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Irving will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dell now in motion right. 2nd and 15. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back, motioning right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Running left, this is Irving. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Chased out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow, 43.
Carry here for Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll run this with Irving. Escapes a defender. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a carry by Irving. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
On the give, this is Irving. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Irving. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Tony now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tony on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
70, hot 70. Ready?
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And Kansas City going to the dime look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 yards on that carry. They're left with 4th and 10.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here we go.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Riley hauls it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down, Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's going deep down this side. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward, and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What can you call this other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Strong running inside the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in 1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Prep girl leading. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now it's Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Once again, Irving. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Irving with that carry. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side by McMillan. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs on their way to their 3rd win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Right back to Irving now. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
38-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Got it. Cowboys.
Inside give here for Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gain on the play.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Jukes it. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
2nd down give to Tootin. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Norton on the
Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and
Well, that's just
9.
about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Richardson on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that? Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Alright. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. Alright then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Zombie Nation.